Hello Vikings, and welcome back to Stationeers. We are going to be working on the greenhouse today and trying to fix some of the problems we had in the last episode. Hopefully not the technical issues of recording. Hopefully they have been resolved now. So I'll briefly start with explaining what I was going to do. I was looking at going to use logic circuits to begin with, and using wall coolers and wall heaters inside the room, and basically setting it up so it's automated and it keeps the temperature going. So I've dumped a load of resources in there that I was going to use to build. However, I've changed my mind for the moment. I'm going to try out the atmospherics kit, the AC on that, to be honest, and see if I can get the room to the temperature I want with that, because I do have a bigger and better plan that I have for an actual filtration plan and heating and cooling. So I want to do that on a grander scale rather than this miniature scale for the moment, if that makes sense. So I figured, well, we're probably not really going to use the AC that much, so we might as well try it out early with this base build. So let's look at placing it down. So as far as I know, it has like a waist, and then so what we really want is, because we're going to want it going that way towards, so I think if we place it there, that's waist, that's the conditioner output. So actually, 1 second. Where's power going to be on this? That side. Okay. So this would actually work nicely. Yeah, this will actually work. Very nice. So what we're basically going to do is hook it up to the CO2 pipe, so then it will regulate the temperature. Actually, I need that further away. Excuse me. It will regulate the temperature before it goes into the room is my plan. Let's just sort this out, because that's the wrong tool. What I want to do is set up some radiators for the waste. So we're going to do, needs to be a junction here. Well, I've only got one pipe. There we go. Junction there. And then we're going to need at least 5 straights. 1, 2, 3, 5. So radiators are going to go on here. Like so. Yeah, makes sense. Right, so now we can place. Right, that's going to go like that.
Jetpack on.
Almost got stuck there. Right. So that is waste. So what we're going to do is have the waste hook round here. So basically, if it doesn't manage to cool it down, it won't send it through the output. So it will send it through the waste, which means hopefully this radiator will bleed some more of this temperature off and put it back in here. If it's too hot, that is. I think that's how that's going to work, but we shall see. And that's going to go in there, because that's going to go down there, and then all we've got to do is run a section of pipe here. I've got plenty of pipe, because I did have, like I said, I had a bigger idea of what I was going to do, but I want to build an actual proper filtration room and a heating system that goes with that. I have an idea of how that's going to work and how it's going to look. We just got to get around to doing it, basically.
Jetpack On.
Oh, I'm flying away. Right, now what we need to do is run some cable from there round here, which we can do. That's not a problem. I'm hitting all sorts of the wrong buttons. Let's click and drag. Actually, when I go down to these machines, I have something new to show you. I've put this system in here as well, actually, to fill up that container, that tank, portable tank down there with water, because like I said, I was going to have the water in the room, because I think that is one of the things that is making the plants wilt. So this is just here, so I can fill that tank up as and when, as a temporary solution. Oh, let's quickly jump around. Hopefully I've got enough cable to get this done. I don't think we're going to need to hook that up, but I'll hook it up anyway, just in case. You never know. Okay, almost there. Right. Perfect. So what I need to do now is switch this on quickly, because what I want to do is power this up. And there we go. I want it set to okay. That's gonna be annoying. Can you not? Because if I switch this off, and that's not gonna start up, is it? We'll have a quick look inside. We might have to reroute power from somewhere else. Let's pop inside quickly.
Jetpack on.
I'll see if I can get it hooked up to the actual atmospheric system. We'll take this in with us. Oh, yeah. Cycle in. Let's dump that there for a minute. Right, let's see if we can get this. Nope. Right, let's see if we can get this to work. Air power controller, airlock vent, console, gas sensor. Yeah, I'm gonna have to run. Filtration transformer. Greenhouse. It's not there, is it? The AC unit is not there. Right. Okay. So we shall deal with that in a minute. What we're going to do is get our tank down. And let's have it just at the back here, I suppose. And then we need to get rid of these pipes. Yep, and we'll run the pipes back down this way. Should have, where's the rest of our pipes? Almost did it. Superb. And let's put this way and put this away. Okay. So let's put this here. And see, I did say I had everything in here ready to rock and roll with the idea, but it was not meant to be. I had a different approach to it, although I'm now starting to regret that approach. So basically I need to get power to it. Question is, do I go heavy cable or not?
Jetpack on.
See, I need to run. Mind you, there's constant power there. Because that's before it goes in. So we could just... Right, okay. Just give me a sec. I will cut back once I've rerouted this power. Okay, so just briefly, my suit's now an absolute wreck because I was just walking across here and it damaged it, so that's no good. I didn't want to reload it over something so petty and have to start doing all this again, so we'll just roll with it and I'll make another suit later, I guess. So I managed to hook the AC up to this power line now, which meant this controller could actually see it. However, it couldn't actually control, it can control the on state, but it can't control the start and stop state. So it'll switch it on, but it won't start it up. So I've had to start it manually, and I'll leave it running unless it starts consuming too much power. So we'll see how these hold up going forward. I've hooked the water up. We've got 18 degrees in here, and we've got some pollutant and N2 that came in with us. So let's have a quick look in here. So this is cold by the looks of it, so this definitely needs to come up. So what we need to do is, if we turn this on to start letting that in, and we need to obviously flood this a little bit. Whoa, that temperature's just spiked. Probably because it is warm from the outside. Okay, actually need to bring it down just a bit in here. It only needs to be about 6, remember, the pressure we want. There we go. Right, so hopefully now this will start bringing the temperature down in the room, the AC. And let's actually see what you bringing in. That's a real high temperature. So let's go outside and see what's going on. Because that will not work for us.
Jetpack on.
Right, let's make sure this is working. So that's actually a real high temperature of where the CO2 is coming from. That temperature is rising. The good thing is this temperature is actually falling, which is what we want. So it seems to be working. It seems to be doing exactly what we want. So I will skip forward a little bit now, and once it's down to the right temperature, we'll have a look and see if we can grow some crops. Okay guys, so what I'm actually having to do is I've powered both the flood and the evac up, as well as the atmospheric system, because I'm having to flush this pipe. The pipe's so hot and it's static that the the AC cannot cool it down, because there's just a backlog of pressure. So what I'm doing is just flooding it, flushing the pipe out basically by sucking it through this room and then back around the loop, and it's bringing the temperature down, which is good. And how's the water doing? So the water temperature is coming, it's not really rising, which could be another issue. So the temperature is pretty much where we want it now. So let's turn the evac off. Let's get the pressure up in the room. And we've got a stable temperature of where we want it, which is good. We set it for 25. This seems to be working. Pressure's coming up. I'll just turn that off. Let the temperature equalize out. So I should see a rise in this shortly. We'll wait until sun's up and I'll be back, and then we'll test. We shall have a look and see if we can plant some crops. Okay guys, so we got daylight, we've got stable temperature, we've got, well, at least it's above zero now, the water. So I'm going to do a quick save just in case, because I can't really afford to lose any more okay guys, we've got daylight, we've got okay guys, we are okay guys, we've got daylight and we've got a good temperature, we've got some atmosphere of CO2 mostly, and we have got some water that is above zero now. So let's give this another shot, shall we? I have saved it just in case it doesn't work, because I can't afford to keep losing crops. So let's try now. Looks wilted. I don't understand why it's wilting. Do I need a higher atmosphere, do you think? Let's try a higher atmosphere before we reload, just in case. Oh no, it is actually growing. One sec. Oh, that is just brought in a really high temperature. Okay, it is working. Oh, power off. Oh, we got way too high temperature in it now. Let's rip some of this back out. There we go. That'll slowly work its way back down. I wonder why. Yeah, that temperature's built up in that pipe again. So I'm going to leave that for a bit and see if it grows. We'll come back shortly and see if it's made any improvement. Right guys, we're back and we have managed to firstly, I did actually come off the game a little bit just before jumping back onto record this. So there is a new slot which is these glasses. I'm not too sure 100% on what they do yet, but we will be looking into that, and I will discuss that in future episodes. So it's worked. We've managed to harvest some, well, not harvest yet, we've got some wheat that we can harvest. It does look like the wheat has no sunlight, so it probably will start to wilt, so we can just harvest that up and put it away. So there we go. We now got back up to 4 wheat. I'm going to work on trying to get some more of that grown. So yeah, it seems to be working. It looks like the pressure might need to be a little bit more higher in here, so I might need to adjust these pumps on the outside just to get things moving, just to start the initial growth. And that is that. I'm happy that it's working. There's still some things we need to work out on temperature wise with the pipe, and whether I'm going to do automated circuit for that or do the initial idea of actually just pumping cold gas. I don't think the AC is going to work in the grand scheme of things, so we might need to have to come up with a better solution, an actual piping system which will control heat and heat. Well, we'll obviously control the heat, but hot and cold, and probably work on heating the temperature of this water up. But it's actually coming up gradually, which is good. That might have been the problem, might not have been the pressure in here, but I'll test that as going forward. In the next episode, I'll just jump out here. I think what we're going to work on, because I've been doing a lot of mine. Oh, excuse this. I'm actually planning on some more building works to get the main part of the base up and running. Hopefully this is not printed. Nope. It's stopped. Yeah, excuse all the sheets there. We're going to look on doing some automated system with the arc furnace. So therefore, when I do plenty of mining to gather resources to build this base, it will just make things easier. So yeah, in the next episode I'll probably look at showing you how to set that up. It's not my design, it's not my idea. I've seen it spoken about a few times in different videos, different Reddit entries, but I'm probably going to be going with the YouTuber Grey Duster. I enjoy watching his stuff, and then he has it makes more sense the way he does it for me. So yeah, I'll probably be using that as an example, but I'm going to be building it from memory, not just from the way he did it, and see if I can get my own version working. So wish me luck, and I'll see you on the next one then. Hopefully you've enjoyed what you've seen here, and yeah, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you haven't already done so. Please share the video around. We are growing in subscribers, which is good. I'm enjoying seeing that number go up, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Thank you.